Hi everyone, welcome to the Celebrity Diaries. The energetic universe of Shaggy, the reggae combination whiz, whose irresistible rhythms and extraordinary hits have made him an easily recognized name today. We're taking you on an excursion through Shaggy's lavish way of life, spellbinding crowds overall with his remarkable sound and alluring character. As we jump into his shocking home, you'll perceive the way this Grammy-winning craftsman has changed his home into an individual safe haven loaded up with style and character. However, it doesn't stop there. Shaggy's noteworthy vehicle assortment grandstands his affection for speed and extravagance, including probably the most pursued vehicles available. Go along with us as we uncover the subtleties of his fruitful vocation. Investigate his lavish way of life, also uncover the amazing total assets that come from a day-to-day existence devoted to music and energy. Shaggy, the Jamaican-American performer and DJ, flaunts an amazing net worth of $14 million, to a great extent credited to his flourishing music vocation. His pay basically comes from music deals, live exhibitions, and broad visits. Remarkably, his coordinated effort, collection 4,476, with Sting has essentially added to his abundance, creating roughly $500,000 in record deals. Shaggy's collection, Big Moment, has additionally demonstrated worth with profit around $600, $100,000 thanks to its platinum accreditation from Music Canada and gold status from the RIA. Furthermore, his previous work counting the collection Superstar got around $99,000, while 12 p.m. Darling added an assessed $50,000 to his pay. Anyway, his best delivery Boombastic stands apart as a significant monetary victory, with record deals rounding up an amazing more than $1 million, as detailed by the most extravagant. This different scope of income streams features Shaggy's getting through influence on the music industry and his capacity to interface with crowds all over the planet. Orville Richard Burrell, brought into the world on October 22, 1968, in Kingston, Jamaica, known to the world as Shaggy, has cut an extraordinary way in the music business. His initial years were set apart by huge change when his folks, Lorraine and Clinton, migrated the family to Brooklyn, New York City, when Shaggy was only 7 years old. This change presented him to a various social scene that would later impact his melodic style. Shaggy went to Erasmus Hall Secondary School, where he started to foster his energy for music in 1987. It was an opportunity experience in 1988, while singing with companions on the roads of New York, that prompted his disclosure anyway. Shaggy's process was not exclusively about music. The accompanying year he enrolled in the U.S. Marine Corps, where he acquired his military word. Related specialty, MOS as a field cannons crew member 811. During the Bay conflict, he served in the 10th Marine Regiment with a field big guns contingent. In spite of ascending to the position of corporal, Shaggy confronted challenges during his tactical help, encountering downgrades that impacted his remaining in a sincere 2011 meeting with Military Time. He thought about his double life, expressing that his most concerning issue is being missing. I drive up to New York each end of the week to make music. Once in a while I come home late, and I'm a windbag. And I gab, so, that sort of thing gets you captured. Shaggy's melodic vocation took off in 1993 with his first hit single, Oh Carolina. The tune accomplished critical achievement, arriving in the top 10 of a few nations, including the UK, Australia, and Germany. Soon thereafter, he delivered his introduction studio collection, Unadulterated Joy, which exhibited his extraordinary reggae combination sound. Following this, he delivered the unique Doberman in 1994, yet it was his 1995 collection, Blastbastic, that set his spot in the music scene. The title track came to the top of the announcement. Hot R&B hip-hop tunes, Graph and gathered platinum status in the U.S. Another champion single, in the late spring highlighting rayon, likewise asserted the main spot on different outlines. Shaggy proceeded to expand on his prosperity with the arrival of 12 p.m. Darling in 1997. Anyway, his process confronted a misfortune at the point when he was dropped by Virgin Records. 2 years after the fact, unflinching Shaggy marked with DreamWorks Records, which was procured by Widespread Music Gathering in 2003. This vital move set up for one of his best collections. Hot Shot delivered in 2000. The collection was a sensational achievement, accomplishing 3 platinum or higher in 5 nations. Its singles were Heavenly Messenger and It Wasn't M, both arrived at the highest point of the announcement, Hot 100, further solidifying Shaggy's status as a worldwide music symbol. In expansion to his studio collections, Shaggy added to different soundtracks, counting the signature melody for the enlivened film Scooby-Doo in 2002. Also, the tune Me, Julie, highlighting Sasha Nobleman Cohen's cooperation with Toots and the Maytals on the collection Valid Love, procured him a Grammy grant for Best Reggae Collection in 2004, exhibiting his capacity to mix kinds and work with individual specialists. In the wake of leaving Widespread in 2007, Shaggy kept on advancing his vocation by sending off his own name, Huge Yard Records, and delivering the collection Inebriation. He stayed dynamic in the business, creating the DVD. Shaggy lived in 2008 and took part in good cause work, remarkably recording the single Ascent again to help casualties of the Haiti tremor in 2010. Throughout the following couple of years, he delivered a few collections, including Shaggy and Companions in Summer in Kingston, finishing in the 2018 joint effort with Sting on the collection 448,763,689. Shaggy exhibited his flexibility by taking part in a BC's melodic The Little Mermaid live as Sebastian. He moreover kept on delivering new music with Wagon and a refreshed rendition of Hot Tot called Superstar 2020. In a vital second, he showed up in a Cheeto Super Bowl business close by Mila Kunis and Ashton Kutcher in 2021. Shaggy's ability and strength have been perceived in different ways, remembering his support for the 7th time of the Concealed Vocalist in 2022, where he preceded his group Cuddly's Space Rabbit. He was disposed of close by En Vogue, however, had an enduring effect on crowds. That very year, he got an privileged doctorate of expressive arts from Earthy Colored College, a demonstration of his influence on the music business and well-known culture. With this achievement, it's no shock that we'd highlight his ultra-sumptuous home house in Coral Houses, Peaks, Florida in January 2021. Prestigious performer Shaggy stood out as truly newsworthy, with his land interest in the upscale neighborhood of Coral Peaks, Florida. The reggae and pop icon bought a shocking property for a strong amount of more than $2 million, exhibiting not just his melodic achievement yet, additionally his flair for picking extravagant and agreeable living spaces, traversing a noteworthy 5,756 square feet. Shaggy's new home is an open retreat that takes care of both unwinding and diversion. The home flaunts 5 all-around named rooms and 5 carefully planned washrooms, giving adequate space to family and visitors. One of the champion highlights of the house is its taking off vated roofs, which upgrade the inclination of receptiveness and breeziness all through the living regions. The walls of glass not just welcome an overflow of normal light, yet additionally give stunning perspectives on the encompassing scene, making a consistent association among indoor and outside living, settled on a portion of a section of land of amazing property. The property is improved by a pleasant pool, and an eye-getting wellspring is complete with an eccentric mermaid sculpture that adds a bit of appeal and a fun-loving nature. This open-air desert spring is ideally suited for Shaggy to loosen up and engage loved ones under the Florida sun. The main room is a genuine safe haven, including a liberal stroll and storeroom that considers coordinated capacity and simple admittance to effects. The sumptuous and sweet restroom is intended for unwinding, with very good quality installations and completions that make a spike environment. Additionally, the private deck joined to the expert suite offers shocking perspectives on the pool, taking into account peaceful mornings and serene nights spent absorbing the magnificence of the general climate. At the core of the home lie a culinary expert's kitchen that is, however useful as it seems to be delightful, with more than adequate space for cooking and engaging. This kitchen is great for facilitating social occasions and making paramount dinners. It fills in as a focal center for both everyday life and engaging, permitting Shaggy to exhibit his culinary abilities while blending with visitors. The outside spaces of Shaggy's Coral Peaks home are similarly amazing. The arranged patio flanked by palm trees gives a tropical climate that supplements the Florida way of life. The open deck is ideal for outside eating or relaxing, while the covered porch offers a concealed retreat from the sun. Also, the cabinet bar region, complete with an implicit grill, makes for an intriguing spot to have summer grills and social events, making it simple to engage visitors in style. Shaggy's interest in this Coral Peak's inhabitant is something other than a home. It mirrors his individual taste and way of life. The mix of extravagance, solace, and usefulness makes this property an optimal shelter for the craftsman house in Miami, Florida. Just a year in the wake of securing his Coral Peaks home, Shaggy extended his land portfolio with the acquisition of a dazzling property found right outside of Miami, Florida. This noteworthy two-story bequest, which accompanied a cost tag of north of $3 million, reflects the craftsman's penchant for extravagant living. Thanks for watching this video.